Since nobody hears about Asheville, North Carolina on the news anymore, or as I like to call it, Flint, North Carolina, because some of us still don't have clean water, I figured I'd give you an update. A lot of those people that lost their homes in the flood, still homeless. A lot of the businesses that were here that had to close because of the flood, probably won't come back. And a lot of the artists that are here that make up the economy in Asheville, they're displaced and probably won't return. And they're still finding bodies in random places. There's a ton of people up here that still need assistance, and Asheville is never going to be able to rebuild if it doesn't get its tourism back on track, because the entire town is made up of small business, artists, and tourism. The economy is tanking, and they'll never get it back unless people start to visit again. So if you're thinking of a way that you could possibly help, come visit.
Communications have been severely disrupted. The number of casualties and the extent of the damage are not yet known. Stay tuned to this channel, stay calm, and stay indoors. This is not a test. This is not a test. This is not a test. 3-minute warning.
There was a generator back here that's ours,
Yeah.
and we didn't issue a generator to anyone in this vehicle. Well, you are in possession of stolen generators.
File a report and have me charged.
We need our generators back because
Well, you got the one that I had.
we had a list of people that are disabled who cannot start a generator.
And that's who we gave them to. Disabled.
You didn't have the list.
It doesn't matter. They're still disabled and they live in this county.
Well, I don't believe you because they disappeared in the middle of the night. I was
We
here
don't care who.
seven-
Yeah, I didn't-
You got about 2 seconds.
Okay.
You go see.
Y'all are all
Jeff
on
and see
camera,
some
by the way,
that's
for this
fine.
whole conversation.
These men-
You just threatened me.
How did I threaten?
You got very aggressive. Yeah, so did you. Bart, you stole our stuff. We want it back. Or we want. Yep.
That's exactly right.
That, and there,
It was loaded with property that was donated and was given to people that needed it. There is nothing else to say to you, sir. You need to leave.
all right, good. I would like your numbers, your badge numbers, and names. All right. Well, I'll get the National Guard captain out here. We're gonna have to speak about this.
I mean, what you thought was grabbing? Did you get his name or anything?
No, they wouldn't give me their name, badge numbers, nothing. I got them on camera though, faces, everything.
I'll talk to the sheriff. I don't talk to the sheriff. I'm not.
You know, if you did nothing wrong, you'd have no problem with telling us where the generators are. And you wouldn't have taken them in the middle of the night. So y'all stole them. Oh, then how'd you get them in your truck? They were teleported into your truck illegally.
What you need to do as being the people that are moving
And
it
just
back
so you know, just so y'all know, tampering with a vehicle, touching it is against the law, and so is taking anything out of it.
When we get those addresses, well, I'm going to check them personally, charging someone with taking their things out of his truck.
Bunch of shit, ain't it?
Oh yeah, but the only thing is we just want them back or to know that they are being used to where they're supposed to be.
Bradshaw Fire Department. The emergency management director came and got there.
From here?
Yes.
Partner, this belongs to these other people. If you don't care to come over here, they don't want you around their camp.
We're just talking. We're good right now.
Okay.
We're good.
Sure?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey guys, today is Friday, December 27th. I'm currently at Haven on the Hill in Waynesville, and this gentleman has donated his property just for campers to be on here. He doesn't charge anything for these campers. He's just letting them stay here as a safe place to go. But I know that he needs help, and I think that what best way than to show him as to what we need.
That community donated, but we need it because we're going to plop in.
Yeah, I brought all
sorts of that.
Can you tell me what kind of supplies or what are you looking for? What are your needs right now?
Gas, gravel, and volunteers.
Gas, gravel, and volunteers. Okay, is there, how many campers do you have right now that you've donated your space? 48, wow. And you've also
And
got
2 more coming.
Wow, that's awesome.
that I know of so far.
Okay, guys, now is your time to step up. You can help.
Today is December 21st, 2024. You guys, this is probably the most serious video that I have ever done with regards to a Western North Carolina update. If you have ever shared a video, please share this one. Just in Buncombe County, there were over 13,000 people that applied for unemployment.
So this is our mayor of Black Mountain.
FEMA is not Jesus Christ. We can't expect miracles overnight.
But there's people living in tents, Mayor.
You've got to understand that it takes a while to do this.
67 days and people are still living in tents. We have video of the FEMA compound. They seem to be doing pretty well. I can't figure. I'm just trying to figure out what people should expect, and it doesn't seem 67 days is too long to expect a trailer that the government has money for, is it?
For right now, they don't have the resource. They've got the resources, the money to buy them, but the trailers are not available. People are living in tents. Yes, they are, and I'm sorry. But you know, let's look at the other side of it. Our community has stepped out and helped so many people. There are churches around in here.
That's what's incredible.
So it's funny how this works out. I had a message yesterday from a gentleman named Bill St. Pierre. He called and he said that he wanted to donate brand new campers. He had started a little fund on the internet and it went wild, so he's been doing his part and he was bringing in some housing and doing all kinds of stuff, but he had a message to me that he wanted to donate campers. So today, this old gentleman here, veteran, Air Force and Army, came up to me and he said, "Are you Jason?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Well, my hotel voucher runs out on December 17th, and I'm just looking for a place to stay." So I asked him if he had land to put it on, and he said he does. So I immediately followed him over there, put my eyes on the land, and then I asked him to take me to his house, which used to be a mobile home park right here in Swannanoa. And he proceeded to tell me a story. And you're in the hotel right now, right?
Right now, yeah. Yeah, until the 17th.
And then what?
Then it's up for grabs. And they've not made a decision on whether to do anything further than send me $750. You can't, it's been 2 months.
Yeah.
And they ain't even made a decision, yay or nay or nothing. They're still deciding. And I had to go to the Swannanoa group down here was good. The people on the ground's been good. But somebody down there, wherever they're sending, talking to them, they ain't. I like to see them sit on the front porch and watch the damn water. No, I wouldn't wish it on anybody, because I never seen nothing like it. I've seen pictures of the Colorado, and it was no damn different. And it is that day, and the water is just almost like a tsunami from Purified up there down the road. Because he come out of Norfolk up there and just met Swannanoa River.
And I verified it and I said, "Well, we're going to get you a camper."
Well, I sure appreciate it.
Yeah, you're gonna have a camper this week. So your voucher runs out on the 17th.
Yeah.
So I called Robert that I'd had the message from. And it's funny how life works out and how things are just where it's supposed to be. Mr. St. Pierre was actually the guy in this interview talking to Mayor Sobel. So he'll be delivering this gentleman a brand new 20-foot camper this week. So he doesn't have to sleep out in the cold.
We can't expect miracles overnight.
I'm a lucky man.
Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over, it's just begun. Don't overthink this, look in my eye. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Come on in, the water's fine. We're going to go where everybody knows everybody knows everybody. We're going to go where everybody knows.
have utterly been forgotten about by the federal government that is currently in office. And I understand that most of our federal tax dollars have went overseas and to things that really have nothing to do with the American people. And the reality is, I'm a humanitarian. I love all people. I really think the human race is to be cared for. But at the same time, me and my fellow citizens here in Western North Carolina have been paying federal taxes for years, either as employees or small business owners like myself. And I understand what the federal government's job is, right? You guys provide defense, you guys provide infrastructure, and in times of catastrophic devastation, you guys provide help. And here's the deal, I'm really conservative. I really don't think it's the government's job to kind of step in and help unless it is of epic proportions. And the truth is, your background in construction, I mean, you've literally been a part of rebuilding cities, skyscrapers, monster infrastructure. You've been able to mobilize giant teams of people to get jobs done. I am saying right now, the people of Western North Carolina need a mobilization like this country has never seen before. We need 1,000 dump trucks. We need 1,000 excavators, 1,000 bulldozers, 1,000 skid steers. We need a unified area to dump waste, debris, and rubble, or multiple areas. And I really believe that you can inspire the country to organize and mobilize a monster cleanup of Western North Carolina. And this isn't like Katrina. This wasn't like Hurricane Harvey. The water just didn't rise and then recede. No, a lot of our rivers absolutely raged. So not only did the waters rise, but the power, the cubic feet per second, just the power of the water took houses, businesses, cars, livestock, human life, everything, and moved it down the river. There's debris, I mean, everywhere, way up high on the banks. Some towns that I was visiting with my mom were as high as 47 foot. The water level came up 47 foot. And once again, this just wasn't like, oh, it rose and then came back down. No, no, no. These people have lost everything. These businesses have lost everything. There is nothing. All of it is in the river. It is total rubble. And here's the reality. I'm just talking about cleaning up the debris that are on the river banks and kind of out of the river. I think it involves a whole nother cleanup and effort to get the stuff that is in the river. But the Smoky Mountains, Western North Carolina, East Tennessee, this is a beacon. I mean, these mountains are a beacon for our country. Great Smoky Mountain National Park is just over that ridge. It's the most visited national park in the United States of America because its proximity to a lot of the population, obviously in the southeast with major cities and just the ease to get to. And our towns have been detrimentally impacted. Recreation and tourism, tons of people not traveling. You know, businesses down, my business, other businesses down as much as 50%. And there's not a lot of progress that has been made. Just being 100% real, there's not a lot of progress that has been made. Once again, the news cycles have changed. 2 weeks in, everybody was here, and then news cycles change and we've been left for ourselves. I think it's gonna take a federal effort. I think it's gonna take a multi-state effort. I think it's gonna take a private sector effort. I think there has to be a coming together like America has never seen. This is one of the worst natural disasters that has ever happened in the United States of America. It has impacted so many square miles of people, so many unbelievable resources, and we need serious help. There are some businesses that have been able to afford hiring contractors or private companies with heavy machinery to get their places back up in order. But the reality is we need a movement, a mobilization like we have never seen in the United States history. We are aware that the current administration has just dropped the ball on the citizens of the United States of America. And we love this country, the people of the mountains. We love our mountains. We love each other. We love our small towns. We love our culture. It's something we enjoy sharing with people and opening our arms and doors and businesses to people all around the country, all around the world. And like I said, the current administration's totally dropped the ball on us. They've bankrupted the country. If there was ever a time in modern American history where we needed a leader to just step up, take ownership of a situation and say, hey, states are getting together, private sector's getting together, the federal government's getting together, now is that time. So I'm looking forward to seeing the cleanup. I'm looking forward to see what it means to make America great and keep America great. Thanks for taking time out of your schedule to watch this. It means a lot to me and my fellow brothers and sisters in Western North Carolina and East Tennessee.
It is rough here, Bill. 25 degrees, the snow is coming down. 2 months after the storm, there are still 5,000 families in temporary hotels or inns. With Christmas coming up, Pinky Anderson said it's tough to explain to her daughter what their situation is.